Here she is, the big girl herself, Icon, next to Voyager. I'll get a better shot of that when the flags aren't in the way. But we are on CocoCay, ready for our perfect day. It already started off pretty perfect. We've been here lots of times, so we decided to do all the water slides first when the kids were off, which was amazing. We got there early, and there was probably 5 people in the whole water park. So we're getting a late start here, but it's only about 11:15. There's the Thrill Water Park. That way is the Hideaway adults only. Beach is this way. Now we can see the difference in these two. I've got to say, it truly is a perfect day on CocoCay. Look at this. Perfect blue sky. It's about 76 degrees. There's the ice cream station, drink station, brownies, cookies, fruit. What do we have here? Pasta salad, potato salad, Caesar salad, and tomato and cucumber salad. Cheesesteaks, Cuban, portobello and mozzarella. They're also doing hamburgers and hot dogs over there, and chicken, and corn. And there's all the toppings, and tacos, and the fixings, and more salads. Burgers, hot dogs, fries, corn, chicken. Look at this water. Oh my gosh. Certainly doesn't look like the Jersey Shore. And there's MSC's private island right there. Looks like you could swim to it. It really is a perfect day on CocoCay. Look at those beauties. That lagoon looks so quiet. No waves. It is a perfect day. We're headed to the pool. Even the lush landscaping walking around. It's so beautiful here. Here's the big bar at the Oasis Lagoon pool. Last time we were here, we did the adults only hideaway. But this is just fine. There's no need for it. The music was so loud at Hideaway, you couldn't even talk to each other. We were screaming just to hear each other. This is just fine. This looks like it'll be my spot for the next 2 hours. I cannot believe I have to go home to go to work. And it's going to be like 48 degrees and I'm working outside. Just enjoy it while I can and live in the moment. This turned out to be my favorite area of the ship. This is the Ryan Bean. Really incredible views. The water show's going on right here. It's about to start, the Aqua Show in the Aqua Dome. But this is unreal over here. Especially at night when it starts to get dark. The lighting's different. But look at the views, the comfy seating. We melted away in one of these chairs one day just for a little while. It gets hot, but right now the AC is going strong, so it feels great. And these guys over here make a mean espresso martini, and they'll make off-menu things. They made me a key lime pie martini. They do a lot with Liquor 43, and if you've been to an all-inclusive in Mexico, you know all about Liquor 43. And yes, they will do mini beers. Okay, just want to ask Stevie, what's for dinner tonight?
Steak and lobster.
How many steak and lobsters have we had this week?
A lot.
I don't know how we're going back to the real world. These views are spectacular. We were sitting in the window seat, but it was so hot sitting there. It's about 10 degrees cooler where we're at. So here we are getting ready to have our final steak and lobster of the night. I'm also doing crab cakes. Stevie's doing some garlic mussels, and not sure on dessert yet, but we're starting with a glass of champagne, a glass of wine, And this is our final dinner. What do you think? How was the cruise?
I had a great time on this cruise. I would definitely do it again.
I'd like to do it with family, though. It's more of a family cruise, I think. Garlic biscuits look so yummy. I'm going to fill up too fast if I eat them, but I'm definitely taking a bite. Crab cake I've ever had.
Very good. It's really good. Thank you.
That is all crab right there. Garlic mussels. Oh my God, it smells so good. It smells like wine and butter. Final dinner for the cruise. Steak, lobster, lobster mac and cheese, vegetables, Caesar salad. Stevie got the same, and we still didn't decide on dessert. Cheers to the last dinner of the cruise. It went way too fast.
It always feels like it just goes by too fast. I can't believe we've been on this ship for 1 week, and I have to go back to work.
I'm working outside on Sunday, and it's going to be like 45 degrees out.
That steak was really good. It was a 10. The whole dinner was a 10, but I can't do it anymore. I'm getting the steak sweats from a week of just heavy steak and dinners, and I'm finally like, ugh. So
We still have dessert coming.
yeah, that's going to be 2 bites and done.
And the grand finale, there's the chocolate brownie, warm, and a warm cherry pie with ice cream. Yay! Final meal, final dinner of the cruise. I don't think we'll do breakfast because we are leaving at 6:30 in the morning. Here's the ping pong. I love that they put walls up so you don't have to chase the ball. Here's a few hot tubs overlooking the ocean. So pretty. Lime and coconut, home of my favorite drink called the lime and coconut. There's the dry slide from the deck before. That's a quicker way to get down. Nice view of Central Park at night. That's the swim and tonic up there. We'll go up and check out the swim up bar. This is the Aquadome food market with the crepes. Ginger, the noodles and teriyaki were really good. I think Stevie tried all the mac and cheese here. Feta was really good, except it was huge. The portions are huge. And Toast and Garden, we ended up with a Monte Cristo, and we had the apple and mozzarella. And every day I get Caesar salad and the watermelon salad. Super yummy. They are officially closing the swim-up bar. We never spent any time in here because it was always filled with kids. And it's a small swim-up bar, but nonetheless the only one I've ever seen at sea. There's cabanas for rent. So many nooks and crannies and nice sitting areas. Hopefully we'll catch the sunset shortly. Should I do it? Let's do it. I am way too big for this, but quicker way down. I totally would have let y'all see that on video, but after I sat down I realized it does not work with leather pants. Here's another swimming pool. There's no shortage of pools, plenty of room for everybody. And I gotta tell you, with, I don't know, 7,000 people on board, it never feels crowded. It did on embarkation day, but after that it was amazing. Everybody just disperses. Cool seating everywhere. Little hammocks and swings. Look at all this cool seating. Popular kid hangout for sure. There's the Cantina Fresca. I heard the margaritas are good there. One spot we never made it to. Didn't fit in our food agenda. We are on deck 12 right now. This is where our cabin is, but look at this view of the surf area where the kiddies hang out. The views off of the back of the ship are so pretty. The adult hideaway is right above it. Okay, here's our final wrap up. This is the last night. It went entirely too fast. It always does. A little history. We have sailed on tons of cruises. This is number 50 for me, so it's a biggie. It's my 50th cruise, and we picked the biggest one in the world, Icon of the Seas. In comparison, we usually do Oasis-class ships. Wonder of the Seas was my favorite ship. You know, had some big shoes to fill. Lots of highs, lots of lows, couple misses, and a couple hitting it out of the park. What do you think the best thing was? I think we can agree on that.
The first night of dinner.
Yeah, the Empire Supper Club. And if you can get it for half price on the first night, highly, highly recommended. It was probably the best dinner experience of my entire life. The entertainment, top notch.
Yeah, the live music was my favorite.
Yeah, you definitely liked the dueling pianos. What else?
The guitar player.
Yeah, the band Phoenix.
They were very good, yeah. But the dueling pianos were my favorite.
Yeah, all of it. The band Phoenix was my favorite. They were incredible. They do 80s rock, but man, they can sing, and they're a tight band. Food was good. We ate at Hooked. We ate at Giovanni's. We had chops for lunch and dinner, and Empire Supper Club, and 3 nights in the main dining room, and everything was great. I don't think we had a bad meal on this entire ship.
Never once.
I think we both stepped on the scale at the water park. They make you do that. Isn't that awful?
And the Aquadome was good too.
The Aquadome was awesome. Yeah, with the crepes and ginger and feta.
And I like that one bar we hung out a couple times where.
The Ryan Bean. Yeah. The Ryan Bean. Oh, that is the best spot on the ship. The views are incredible. The bartenders. Shout out to Igor. That man can make a mean cocktail. He made me a key lime pie martini. So good. Off menu. So good. Let's talk about the water slides.
We did all of them. I even did a couple of them twice. Yeah.
How did we beat the lines?
Oh, we went this morning when everybody got off the ship to go to CocoCay.
Highly recommended. If you're going to CocoCay, the whole ship empties out early. So we went at about 9 o'clock in the morning to the water slides, and there was only 2 or 3 other people. We just walked right up and got on every slide we wanted to.
6 slides, and I ended up doing 8 because I repeated 2, and probably did all that in about 45 minutes.
Oh, it was amazing. So, no, less than that, I think. Yeah. We were out on the beach by 11, so it was absolutely a wonderful day. So all in all, the cruise was maybe an 8.5 out of 10. The little misses, I'm nitpicking. I did not like the adults only area, the hideaway. Stevie loved it.
Yeah.
But it's very small. Also, there was way too many people, so I felt like I was kind of swimming in a bowl of pee. Once it got really crowded, I was out. So that one was a miss. It's hard to find a quiet area. I'm not a quiet area kind of girl, but also tons and tons of kids on this ship, which I totally understand, but it was kind of like doing a Disney cruise. Yeah. This is the best family vacation you can find at sea other than Disney. There's just so much for the kids to do. That we kind of knew going in that we'd be surrounded by kids, and we were. There was a lot of kids, and this was an April sailing 2 weeks before Easter, so I thought we'd be okay, but not so much. But other than that, I really have no complaints. It's a big ship. Get your walking shoes on. It helps with all the extra calories. We would do it again. You know, it's got to roll around at the right price, but we'll probably be on another adventure before you know it. We usually book them last minute because Stevie's crazy pilot schedule. So we'll see where life takes us and where the wind blows us next. Stay tuned.